Alright, stream is starting shortly. Blue sky. So I can. Alright. I was. Apologies. Yeah. I don't mean to not. But the game dropped and I thought I'd. Let me do. Hello, hello. Welcome, Aria. We've got mermaid masking to do today. Before I start, I gotta finish my dinner. I might have to dip to go eat a baked potato later, but such is life. Also, while I'm eating, incident at Galley Manor. Holy fuck. Aw. You should probably get out of bed soon then. So, I'm going to just very quickly show this off. Spoilers for a different game that you didn't sign up for, but I was playing this 2 days ago, and I'm playing through it, and, you know, all this wonderful stuff. And while I was getting home, right now, getting into the mindset of, like, oh yeah, we're going to do Mermaid Mask, it hits me. Hey, wait, those were weird fucking achievement names. Hey, what preceded them? Oh yeah, a lightning strike. 2 people fucking died yesterday, right next to me, in Galley House, and I didn't fucking notice, because that's what the story's about. That's why random documents are showing up. People are dying literally right next to me. That's why the house unlocked itself. It didn't. I just didn't remember the people that died. I'm also hoping that Thorn gets here because I know they are excited to watch me play this. But I do also have stuff to do. So once I finish eating, I'm going to start regardless. Oh, also, Arya, is the game audio and my own voice, like, in a decent balance? That is cozy. Okay, good. That does sound cozy right now, honestly. I mean, obviously, this is going to be way more fun than bed, but I could have a nap after the day I've had. Yeah. Mine's set to 68 because I don't want to fly too close to the sun in either direction. especially with the world literally on fire around me. Well, like I said, I finished my food. People have had time to get in. The beginning.
Eavesdrop
Oh
when
yeah.
the stars are sane, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Hmm. The Stone Top Inn.
It's some book Sally's been reading.
Hell yeah, we're back.
She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with this. Something terrible awaits you in the depths. Will you face it? Silkworm on Sea. Hmm. His first novel, and that novel is already carving him out a place in the annals of history as Worman's mastery over the typewriter shines through every beautifully crafted sentence. The only question I have is this: how can he possibly follow this up? Text of Helmsman for T.W. Ibis for imparting upon me what it is to love the art of writing. Oh, and I can barely. Okay.
X of the Helmsman by J. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it. Fishing trips on board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor. It's the case file. The reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
Ooh. 3D models. For Detective Grimoire, murder victim Captain Magnus Mortuga. Mortuga? Whatever. Uh, Location Illusion Theater, Mortuga submarine. Locked himself in a room and was later forced open and the body was discovered. Oh, it's a locked room again. How interesting. How interesting. This dev team really likes locked room mysteries. Mortuga was found alone, laying on his back with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. The Illusion Theater is mostly empty save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown, however, I am informed that it has never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked, it is now open.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Sally, what do you think? Great contribution. There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale. Nobody's cleaned the floor in a while. Or perhaps ever. Bar stools. The wood is rotting, so I've strategically chosen not to sit on them.
Good idea, man. Alright, what achievements am I working with? Reach chapter 1, pull both levers on the control panel. read through the movie magazine, find all clues, complete the game, and a bunch of hidden stuff. Okay.
It's what remains of the Stone Top Inn. Looks like it's been closed for some time. Although I don't have any point of reference. Maybe it looked like this when it was still open. It's what remains of the Stone Top Inn. Although I don't have any point of reference. A wooden carving of a fish skeleton. If the windows weren't boarded up, you'd be able to see it from outside. It's a painting of a sea serpent. Wait, is it a serpent if it has legs? What do you think, Sally? Ah, thanks for clearing that up. It's Sally. She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. I thought I heard something outside. Hello?
Oh dear.
Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom left.
Oh, it's this map again. I love this game already.
Are you awake?
I thought I was, but maybe not. Maybe this is my dream.
It's not a dream.
That's exactly what Dream Grimoire would say. The Stone Top Inn, the best inn in Silkworm on Sea,
It's the only inn.
and therefore the best. It's a billboard for a theater.
Baroness Fortuna presents Fortuna Hall. Performing tonight, Waylon Wolf.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to go to the theater. Also, the sign is several years old. A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the
Silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Another abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently? Nothing.
It's the stone top emblem.
It's not. Why would it be a snowman?
Alright then, what is it?
I think it's 3 stones stacked on top of each other.
Oh, that actually does make more sense. There's an old lighthouse up on the rock.
Can we go up to the top?
Do you have permission from the lighthouse keeper?
No.
Then no. It's a signpost. Lists a bunch of places in the town.
Drummond Shipyard. Seafoam Harbor.
This is just
Grip's
clicking
Emporium,
simulator at this
Stone
point.
Top Inn, the Silkworm Spectator.
Fortuna Hall Theater. Silkworm on Sea Town Hall.
None of those places are open, so we don't have to worry about them.
Good, because I've forgotten them all already.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know, but whatever it is the source of the green light.
Ooh.
Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out, and now it says Mortuga.
Tortuga, got it.
From this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
Oh.
There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine
Does that
circuit.
constitute an invitation? An old wooden boy with a face.
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really.
A lighthouse warns you to stay away, but this thing lured us in.
An old rowing boat.
Or
What?
it only has one oar.
Oh! An old rowing boat.
Or
what?
Oh!
Looks like it. I'm getting mutiny vibes.
It's the wrong where.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There's nobody
The
here.
door's open. Somebody must have opened it after.
Does that constitute an
Yeah, let's go
advisory?
inside. Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hmm. Parlor.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Oh.
This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the first?
And the first.
And the first. Yeah.
It's like an old-fashioned drawing room.
I don't see any drawings.
It's short for withdrawing. As in, you withdraw there after dinner.
I actually never knew that. The candles are actually lit. Some of them, anyway.
I'm guessing this place hasn't booked its quarterly fire safety inspection. Whoa.
What is that?
Hmm. Earrings and stone top. Interesting.
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
Sally.
Hmm?
A glass of wine.
Ominously left half-finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
This work.
What's in the frames?
They're just ocean landscapes.
It's the ladder leading back up to the foredeck. I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well... You can't. It's locked. It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine. Captain Seafoam.
Huh.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Well, I know that I get into this room because I can pull
The
some
sense the
levers.
captain is hiding from us.
Why would they do that? Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. I just thought that would sound cool.
Oh, God.
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There is a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked. I did it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Good job.
I always forget that there's you have to actually try and unlock it button.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
Well, that's disturbing.
It's a big metal
I
statue.
opened the cabinet and found this.
Sunshine pills. Because that's exactly what you want to find in a murder scene.
A wooden chandelier. Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral are marine animals, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What?
3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this angle.
Oh, maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables.
Hey, it's a kitchen.
We didn't have one of those last time.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, that's a fun one.
A picture of a fish.
Delightful. This looks like
Is
dead
coral
are...
What? Pots and pans for cooking.
I guess this is the mess hall.
It is kind of a mess, yeah.
I guess this is the
It
mess...
is kind of a mess, yeah. Well, let's head to the crime scene first.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
Oh. Oh, it's nighttime, daytime. Okay.
Someone taped the drawing to the wall, although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Lady of the Looking Glass. Hi, Lai. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Mermaid Mask.
A trail of blood. Looks like it came from the wound in Mortuga's neck. It runs straight down the room towards the back of the submarine.
Nice. Well, yeah, so some guy died.
No,
I'm here to
it's
investigate.
Not immediately. It pulls out first, then changes its mind.
That's a really good point. It kind of, like, pulls and then goes. Yeah, probably not.
Over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool.
It looks exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn. There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
Ooh. The stargazing gal.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
Okay, so there's something gear-shaped missing from the top. This thing's clearly an urchin or a sea mine or something. And there's gigantic scratches on the inside.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
It's a weird hole over here, okay.
There's a wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark. Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
Let's not wander off right now.
Oh, there's more to...
It's a little window and looks out into the endless dark void of
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
Someone's hung up a curtain here. It's tied to the wall right now, but looks like it could be drawn across the middle of the room.
No, like a theater curtain. Finally, something to justify the name of the room.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with a cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon. No knife or anything.
Nothing.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something. But it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
Cauldron.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If
Yeah, that's a good
true,
point.
There couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity.
It's a vague paranormal entity every time.
Inside of the cauldron, there was something I noticed.
Seriously. All save for the first time. Save for the first time where it was an actual dude. It's always a vague paranormal entity.
Scratch marks.
Sorry, I'm being added. Alright, Chapter 1, The Curse in the Cauldron. Ah, it's an achievement. Wonderful. Alright. Let's go here.
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
Now,
Creepy.
I heard if you cut a starfish in half, both halves regenerate into a new starfish.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Also, they have no brain and no blood.
Yep, ditto. It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
An old-fashioned child's room with an ocean theme.
Currently being used as a magician's workshop.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Oh, okay. Hi, Trixie. Welcome, welcome.
That's the one.
I am doing very well. How about yourself?
Good job.
I don't understand how that unlocks the chest, but it does.
It opened.
What's in there?
Oh. It slots into something.
It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it. The lamp fell over.
Nice. Fudge mints sound good.
Wow, you really are a detective.
A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Lady of the Looking Glass and Chance Audience. Mysterious sea serpent hauled ashore. The young illusionist who goes by Symmetry Silk Moth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a mirror, in a large antique mirror. Two symmetries who seem to move independently. Oh, it's twins. Speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which transpires form a theme of the show at large. Rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory, who appears as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go to plan, and the audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in a disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, a brush with mysticism that stays with you long after the final blow. And a bunch of ads. Catch of the day. Oh, it's the author of the book. 3 a.m., witching hour, the moon's out. Here's Selena Creek's. Into port, its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. A secret, a moment passes. What's that? Something is hauled up onto the slime-slick rocks besides the old silkworm harbor. A body, a creature, its eyes closed. No, wait, look again, it has no eyes. A serpent of a sort, but it has arms, so a dragon. No, that doesn't seem right. Oh god, I'm sorry, lie.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
An old-fashioned child's room with an ocean.
Currently being used as a magician's
Hey look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
die.
What did I do?
Ah!
Magician boxes.
Oh god damn it. Oh, you're actually like sick. Okay. You're sick and have a migraine because of it. Bilge. Oh.
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Nope.
Ooh. She got gills. Oh, yeah. I get chronic
Old
migraines.
Glass bottles.
We're playing the fourth game in the Detective Grimoire series. This is a direct continuation of Tangled Tower, which I played almost 2 weeks ago. This one just came out.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
Curse in the Cauldron. Small room within the bowels of the ship. Its lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid never been touched. Oh! Powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it's wide open. Symbol.
Old glass bottle.
Looks like they've all
Hey, this one has a message inside.
I already saw that. Okay.
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
Oh. Yeah, so
It's a safe?
Nah,
that's really
looks
fun.
pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh.
Yeah, let me know when you're back then.
Oh, that was it.
Hello, welcome back. So this is the third installment of the Detective Grimoire series. You have, well, four, if you count the Newgrounds game. Hi, Thorn. Welcome, welcome. We're playing this game. I'm just explaining Trixie. To Trixie what's going on. We're solving a murder in a locked room. That's basically all I know at the moment. There's a cauldron that had something that scratched the shit out of the bottom of it, and whatever that was probably killed a person. Or probably not, because it's usually incidental. The paranormal thing is usually incidental to the actual murder.
Nice work.
Like, you know, last time the beetle just knocked people out, and then the bitch shot them. Ooh.
So many colors.
I count at least 6. Just saw another one. 7. Looks like a jellyfish.
It's 2 glass bowls and some seashells.
Right. But what does it look like?
Wait, can you not hear the game? Can you hear it now? Yeah, I'm confused because I tested it earlier. I thought I was broadcasting it with sound. It might have been low. I apologize. I've had so many issues with games being too loud. It seems that the detective games are the few games where it's like, oh yes, I'm at an adequate volume. Is this better, Thorn? Do let me know, because I had to raise it for Galley House, and it seems like I have to raise it again.
Jellyfish.
No, I fully understand. I have, you know,
It's a collection of small mirrors.
I just want to make sure I'm not playing it too low.
You know, it might be fun to start a mirror collection.
Yes, I do.
I could really see myself doing that.
Okay, wonderful.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Terrible place to sell seashells. Anyone can get them for free. They're just lying around. It's a ladder. It doesn't go anywhere, though.
I imagine it's for lowering into the hole so you can climb down.
Oh.
Or, you know, you could use it to display your collection of rusty jewelry.
I love her just being like, yes, please continue talking about my room. with me right here.
Decorative seaweed.
It really ties the room together.
Cushions. It's a curved piece of wood.
Looks like it's from the hull of a ship.
All right, we talked to a bitch.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid, or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ordinary human woman.
Felix was the
Who
first person we
happens
talked
be
to,
an
too.
Olympic level swimmer. Second question. Go.
Yourself.
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
Oh,
It's cool. Why'd you get
here
it?
I was hoping for
I've
a
always
fish
been
lady.
real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into a submarine. He brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait,
Interesting.
so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Interesting.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean.
Course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
On the night of the murder.
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
That's an
No, but
interesting
something's
model.
dripping into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood
Oh.
coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I
Problematic.
head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up
You unlocked it? How?
by turning the wheel. So okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could
Oh.
anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark.
All
I
right.
could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me, it it was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised.
Oh, that's
javelin.
gonna be the...
After that, the green
Buoy.
glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I
Okay, so
jump
that's
off the
the
side
buoy.
and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. Not... no. How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
Oh,
A
never mind.
mask?
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best.
Okay, so Zephyr, Grip,
That's it.
and
Story's
Fur.
over. Get out of here.
I will be back with more evidence, lady.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Oh,
What on earth are you doing?
Aha! Customers! Come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said
Here
that.
at Mr. Grips, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great
I
unknown
love the hat
may
on
be
his
quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
I love how fucking rubber hosed this guy is. Oh.
Grimoire,
I
you
don't have any gold coins, no.
It won't let me leave!
I'm sorry, you can't afford this item.
I don't want it.
I'm afraid.
I know! I'm not trying to buy anything!
Apologies, you can't afford that one.
Ugh.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives. We need to talk to you.
They have an entire shop scene just for this joke.
Why didn't you say so? Now, what is it you wanted to know?
Oh my god.
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll
Oh, he's
analyze
insane.
and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be
I
an
love
fee
this
to be
man.
decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And ask my name. Great.
Huh.
Don't ask any
Oh,
follow-up
God.
questions. Maybe he'll let us move on. How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut?
Aw.
I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
Wait, but you could have just left.
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Huh.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana
So he could be
make of
lying
all
to
this?
us.
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open.
Welcome,
and
Remy.
closing again.
I see you in
Secondly,
chat.
some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run to the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
And what did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted
I don't
me to
think he
fix.
did it. I think
agreed
it's
to have a
Kane
look
did
at
it.
for her. But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
I don't think he did it. I think it's Kane did.
a selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
I think it's that. That's the clock. This is the one that's pointing at the others. Yeah, it's just splitting the difference. Okay. That guy's ticking on its own rhythm. This guy's only pointing to green. So he's not part of this. This guy has no reaction to... This guy's kind of doing his own thing.
Nope.
So there's 4 slots, and each one needs a compass to go in it. The labels are all describing a particular compass, I guess.
Oh, that was it.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Nice work.
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, it did. I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
It's a big compass.
Oh! With a lot of dials.
Noisy, dangerous. Yep, it's an engine room.
I thought you were talking about me. It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll?
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Right?
Too late. Sorry.
No, I fully... Huh. Service record, Godric Grip. For customer Magnus Mortuga. Cost waived. Hmm. I like the 3D models. I think they're stylistically weird in this game, but it's understandable why they're being used. If you will excuse me for one moment, I will be right back. Well, I'm taking all suggestions as to what's going on. If we're up for theorizing, I don't think anyone killed him. I think the sea monster he's after did. Oh. Well, I will still be streaming as best as I can. You, have a lovely night if I don't get to see you again, Thorn. No, the current idea I have is, the fact that there's this, moon vial and the sun tablet thing. There's some ritualistic thing going on.
It's a big traveler's backpack. It smells like soil and grass.
When you're done smelling it, there's something in the pouch I think we should take a look at.
Oh! Hold on, Fortuna's a fucking fellow? That's a pretty good idea. It seems that he's on this, family tree. I disagree. But let's wait until I have a better reason to disagree.
I assume it belongs to that woman over there.
Right. We'd better talk to her first. I assumed it was tea, but actually it smells like coffee.
It's unfiltered too, and there's no milk.
Hardcore.
Weary travelers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Who is this woman?
No idea. I kind of like her though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
I think
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveler, yes, but random, never. I'm here because I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode.
The motherlode of what?
Of whispered half-truth, of murky rumor, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like.
well, yeah,
urban
they're
myths and stuff.
related to the fucking fellows.
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So, you're a historian.
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see. I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, pretty sure.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbour. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night-black water.
I do not trust this woman, but she's probably a red herring.
Steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlour, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Werman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Werman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Werman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Ooh.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian. An early disappointment.
I have not spoken to him, so I will not make conjecture.
Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered fouls. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude. Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the Dream Chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying. Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared.
Okay, so they're off put by her.
We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her. The unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined
I really do
sand.
not like this woman.
It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary.
Oh.
Tadpole and I caught up while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did. Right. So, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge.
Yes.
A dark, dank, and smelly place,
I-
ill frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried.
I am waiting for Penny to show up. So I'm just at the moment I'm gonna be most sus of any character that could be Penny.
We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the
Were you
ceiling
not
to
here
let in
for
a little
Angle
light.
Tower?
Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened
Yes. And the
sound
murderer.
of a scream, and then a
Spoiler
dull
alert.
thud.
next? Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway, by this point, I've used up all my patience. So I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time,
Yeah.
Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other.
Whoa, wait a
I
minute.
update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying
Whoa,
on the floor
what?
is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Okay, well, wait. I see what the... She specifically said that she bumped into Zephyr up here and then went here. So I'm already seeing the gap of time.
Locked.
Oh, we got two guys.
Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell phone. It's locked.
What do you mean it's locked?
Oh.
Let's try again later.
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
Same thing.
Gah.
Oh. That's true.
It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done sniffing the suitcase?
I also just realized I missed something downstairs, so I'm going to fix that very quickly.
It's a pinboard.
Oh. I don't know what this could be referring to.
Nope.
So, there's a drawing of each of the suspects, one of Mortuga, and one of us too. Each one needs to be moved to the right place on the board.
That makes the most sense, but then where would we go?
That's not it.
Looks like the board's been divided into segments.
The shape looks familiar. Is it some kind of diagram?
Of course. Remember Mariana's diary?
That's not exactly helpful. Because I don't... Am I supposed to not include the people that she didn't see? So, like, you know... Oh. Would this be, like, where the first place she met everybody? So I guess she'd be here.
Nothing.
I'd say me, you, and Mariana all need to be in the same segment. Oh, and Mortuga probably shouldn't be in any of the segments.
What? I'm even more lost. What the fuck?
Nothing.
I'd say me, you, and Mortuga probably shouldn't be in.
I have no fucking clue. Like,
Come back later.
like, clearly it's meant to be the ship's diagram, but what the fuck? Because we weren't in her fucking diary. So why would we be on the fucking map? In addition, there was a point where it was like, it looked like they flipped it, but they didn't. So, like, okay, so obviously it's up, middle, down. Do I have access to her fucking diary? Because if I don't, that's some bullshit. I do not fucking have access to her diary. So I have to watch that whole ass cutscene again. And again, what the fuck did that mean?
Ah. A merciless shadow of a vest.
Okay, skip.
It's you. We get it.
How mysterious. She descends into an ornate parlor.
So,
He
not.
turns. It is.
What was he like?
Nice guy. He tells me to wait. After a little while,
What do you mean?
the light is him. He tells me doing so. Neither of them looked true. Captain Mort. He asks the two. Then he disappears. The last time. Mr. Worman, Mr. Grip. Now.
Okay, so
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian.
I'm taking fucking photos because this is some bullshit.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James. Next on the tour, the room at the very end of the hallway, was next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, the room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a store. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is next door the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Outside. I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the Dream Chamber. Surprised to see us, he clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something in order. We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering. I smelled her before I saw her. The unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spam. Tadpole and I caught up, while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried.
It's a pinboard.
Okay. So she gets to go fucking here, I guess. I swear to God, if this isn't the fucking answer, I'm actually gonna be pissed off. So he goes fucking here then. Or he gets to go with the fucking dream chambers. That's this is some open-ended bullshit, and I do not. It's non-deterministic in probably the worst way, because at the very least, 1, 2, 3 of these fucking people do not show up in that sequence. So where the fuck are they supposed to go? Is it based on room? Is it based on where she met them? If it's based on room, she at least gets a fucking placement. But these two don't. Is this guy gonna go in his storeroom? I understand that that's probably what it's asking me to do. But again, is it based on where they met them? So is he gonna be in the fucking captain's chamber with them? Like, that's the bigot. So then fucking... This should be him down here, I guess. Oh, these are the fucking hallways. Okay, that's not... This is not my favorite puzzle.
Nope.
So, there's a drawing of each of the suspects. Each one needs to be moved to the right place.
That's not it.
Looks like the board's been
The shape
divided.
looks familiar.
Of course. Remember Mariana's...
Nothing.
I'd say me... Oh, and Mortuga probably shouldn't be in any...
Nothing.
What the fuck?
I'd say me, you, and Mariana. Oh, and Mortuga probably shouldn't be in...
By segment, does it mean fucking tape? Does it mean opening? What the fuck? This is why I dislike non-deterministic fucking puzzles. If you're not gonna show me every fucking person in this puzzle in a sequence in this diary, why?
Nothing.
I'd say me, you, and Mortuga probably should...
Segment meaning fucking what?
I'll do this later.
I'm gonna fucking get a guide for that. That's some fucking bullshit right there. Thank you for taking that shot. Like, again, I am happy to have puzzles where I need to go and get more information, but if it's not current fucking placement, or where they first fucking met, which would leave fucking, yeah, it...
It's a huge iron...
So, you have
I doubt it.
big, blunt object like that. Could be a weapon. I'd say it looks pretty suspicious. Worth investigating.
I disagree.
Sorry, that's actually getting me fucking heated.
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story.
Sir, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sal...
Two detectives, one short, one tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Werman. J.D. Werman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous?
Oh,
Successful?
this is the dude that
Genius.
she has the book for.
Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Worman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
So, Mr. Werman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on the submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but...
You're writing a sequel?
Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town, moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
Alright, what did you do on the fucking
How'd you
submarine?
like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. The whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Mm-hmm. Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the game.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered. Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later, brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman, Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her, so she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
Yeah, it seems like she's obsessive. At the moment, I hate Moon the most, so I want her to be the murderer so I can absolutely be like, yes, my hate for her is justified, but no,
Hey,
I just, at
what's
the moment,
up?
hate her
How's it
for her
going?
fucking husband
It's going good, I think.
and
Awesome.
attitude.
Yeah, I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah.
Not
we're
loving this
here
guy.
to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, you know, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, you know? I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us
Oh,
your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansom, actor. So, yeah, anyway, hi, and What can I do for you folks?
He's adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you'd forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
All right, let's talk about you.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials. And then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Warman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, they want to move on that ASAP, but, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Werman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figured, the more the merrier.
Oh. He's attached himself to the author of his successful franchise.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. So I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. All kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. So far so good.
How long has it been?
Werman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall. He would not give me the goods. I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt.
Oh,
It woke
he didn't
Werman
mention.
up too.
Werman didn't
So yeah,
mention
we were
the
both
tilt.
sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I
Where did that
got
wake
curious
you up?
what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Oh, the hands moving all over, and like they were trying to point in all directions at once. If that makes any sense.
Weird.
Anyway, I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard this scream. Yeah, Werman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Werman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window. I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay.
that's Tadpole.
What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first, then Werman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Werman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
Yeah, you're good.
Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might.
What's this?
It's a cell phone.
What do you mean it's locked?
Oh. So I'm wanting to recreate the shapes. But without introducing anything that would throw them off. Oh, okay. I see, because there's not two of these. So, in all honesty, what I'm probably putting in are going to be some mix of these. So I want a full X. I want to create 2 full X's. Oh, that's very nice that I can do that. Oh, I also want a square around it. Okay, so let's try and do that. Oh, I can add 1 extra, so if I were to do this down 1, this one could be this one or that one. Obviously one of them needs to be this. And so I need an up arrow.
Hey, I did it.
I'm impressed.
See, that was a much better
It's
puzzle.
unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
Mountain Collie, Agent Marsha, Big Real, yeah, Clam Phone. Daisy, Janelle, Blair Woodrow. Scott Merman. Big Real Studio. Offers still on the table. 500,000 with no multi-picture deal. Sci-fi laser explosion. Hi Dirk, my name is Jimmy. I'm a big fan. I have lots of ideas for movies you could do. You can use them for free, but please put me in the credits. Okay, please write back. Hey Dansum, where did you run off to? They said you went on a work trip. What the fuck? Thanks for inviting me. Steve admitted he emailed you again. It's a reminder that you are not free to take his offer. Oh, I have more phone. Oh, no, just the one phone call. Van de Peer. Oh, shit, this guy's from the first game. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know if there's any progress. Remember, we need several new chapters, lots of action. Actually, that's a really good point. 202. No, 202... that's not a number saved, I don't think. 2025? 178. No, so that's not a saved number for him. But that's a good catch. That it's very close to his lawyer's number. He's writing something, but I don't think it's going well. He seems very distracted.
It's Werman's typewriter. There's something strange about this typewriter.
Did you notice the weird mechanism on the back?
Ooh. Oh,
That's not it.
There's 6 different things we can rotate. The 3 outer The solution's something to do with how they all relate to each other.
am I going crazy? Is that not what this is? Am I supposed to be making all of the shapes? Because in that case, pattern recognition. Is it oh, they're shifting. Okay, got it. Sorry, I'm just confused because it has these marks on it. That makes way more sense. Okay. So I want the diamond over on this side. Let me see. I'll be right back. That is not the current orientation. Oh, is that? That is the current orientation. Oops. That makes way more sense. I love that I was able to do the other pattern recognition one really easy. And this one's just like, what the fuck do these symbols mean? Okay, honestly, I should probably start with these ones, because they're the weirder. Okay, so this can't be the circle. Yeah. That one can't be the circle. And either... It cannot be the line. So... It can't be the circle and the line, it's gotta be this one. Which means this guy is a free agent. So this guy's free to be this, which means that yep, there we go.
I did it.
Alright. Back on track.
Good job.
The little hatch opened.
What's this? The letter?
Dear James, I've just finished reading your novel. Indeed, some congratulations are in order. As I've informed you, it is turning a tidy profit for you. However, as a fellow writer and a fellow resident of Silkworm on Sea, I am sorely disappointed in your lack of integrity regarding the socio-historical foundations of your story. As it stands, your narrative is only scratching the surface of the deeper mythos surrounding the cursed Hellman's Magnus of Mortuga. I know that you want to go deeper, so I am here to help. Inked on the back of this letter are coordinates detailing how, when and where to find the Mortuga submarine, the mysterious underwater vessel in which Mortuga still resides.
It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What? Notes stuck.
Title ideas. Curse of the Captain. Scourge of the Sailor.
All duds. One good thing about living in a submarine. Every window has an ocean view. Hello?
Go solve the crime!
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the illusion theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl.
Oh my god.
Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
But first,
That guy is staring at us.
He sure is.
I
think we'd better talk to him before.
He's
we
not a
touch any of his
botanist.
stuff.
He's the murderer.
Fine.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Seafoam.
Cynthia?
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A dream doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Yeah, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
Alright, what's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
Alright, submarine
like
time.
this in the submarine anyway.
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
Alright, night of the murder.
Dream before waking. A single phase. Non-lucid. Focus is soft but heavy. All is dark. The endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea. A face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations. after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested.
Yes, this
I
is the
did
guy with the biggest
ultimately
gap.
regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay.
Well, that makes
in the
sense, because he
shadow of
was
his
claiming to
stone
have been
altar,
asleep.
his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group.
Before I continue, that's because he was saying he was asleep. Kind of like how Dirk only mentions the details of the story after he woke up. This guy is claiming that he fell asleep, and then woke up to go down to the galley. The fact that he forgets to mention the lurch. Oh no, Tangle Tower had some magical fantasy shit.
Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus
You just
Mortuga
missed
was a
most of
man
it.
Great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding. A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned.
Okay, so the moon goes to one of these three. Aerated with effervescence. Okay, so Bird can go to the other two. A gluttonous viscosity. Oh. Okay, so that's drips with a hurried cadence. That's not dripping, but it's oozing. That's dripping... Not dripping, but bubbling, which is aerated. So this is the easiest... Okay, so this one is gluttonous, alright. Ah. Well, there's your fast drip. Conspicuous X on the label means it's down to 2. Oh. The eye and Bird take the same place. Unless somehow this is an X2. Okay, let's see. Crimson hue upon the label means that, like, going to be...
I did it.
Yeah, okay.
Good job.
Is anything going to happen?
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
I think I can see a face in there.
That's probably just pareidolia.
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't... Okay, no, I just saw it too.
That's the mask.
I think I can
That's
see...
probably
Who?
just... The human habit of... Okay, no, I just saw it too. This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
Caretakers Collective. The Mermaid's Tongue. Said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond... Oh! Okay. I'm understanding now. He was wearing this to do the dream shit up on the aft deck. Alright, alright. Oh, yeah, he is. What does the golden palm do? The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. Disembodied skull, mysterious silkworm circuit, has no eye sockets. Use discretion, high quality fakes are in circulation. The purse. Locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power.
Prophecy from Parapsychology by Halcyon Hart.
The Seven Secrets of
Onirology?
The Seven Secrets of Onirology by Edward Edmonton.
It is Speaking If You Are Listening by Carl Cavendish.
Divine Exolinguistics by Mary Moralla.
A Ghost Rises Before Me by Joseph Jenkins.
The Magician of the Soul by Annabel August.
It's a weird metal helmet.
It is the dream helmet.
Of course it is.
It is the dream helmet. That totally explains it. Oh! That's gonna be the key thing for the mermaid mask.
It's a weird crystal orb.
It is the fog ball.
If you say so.
Or he's just putting a bunch of these around. What the fuck are they?
What's on those wall charts?
Sacred geometry.
Is that a heavy metal band?
I mean, probably.
Alright.
I can't
Good.
see.
Because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to. It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Yeah, I knew that.
Odd.
Good. Because the cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
Hell, just say they're blank. No one will know.
Big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
3 times. Oh, wait. Moon cycle.
What's on those wall charts?
Sacred geometry.
Is that a heavy metal?
I mean, probably.
Alright. Back to go bug. Oh my god. Yeah.
Alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
You
I mean,
creepy
yeah,
child.
I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry.
Oh, she
that
is.
right?
Symmetry silk moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
That is true.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Approximate?
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't, by any chance, do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Very good. Well done.
That's a fucking great joke. I'm stealing that. Oh. Yes. See, this is hilarious because I was waiting for it to be a realistic duck or a realistic rabbit, and maybe she gets it wrong, but no, it's just exactly what she fucking said.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
What are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish. Thereupon, my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
Hello, Thorn. Welcome back.
She is restless,
I saw you were
walks with
streaming.
guilt.
How'd that go?
What?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia.
Yes. Hello, Thorn friend. How did your stream go?
Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong?
Very nice.
The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theater. I cannot bear it.
Coffee Talk Tokyo. I'm gonna pause here. What is Coffee Talk Tokyo? If you do not mind my prying.
Return?
The Illusion Theater. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams.
Okay, so she went to the theater, the storeroom, after Tadpole, at the very least. Actually, no, it has to be after Tadpole, because so she passed by without seeing the tour. This would be about the time that Tadpole is throwing the oar. Ish. Because Dirk will probably be showing up next.
She also sees a large face passing by the window.
Yep,
What?
there it is.
A face outside the submarine.
Okay, so oar thrown, head knocked, mermaid mask knocked into ocean. Dirk and Whitman are going to be showing up here in a sec. Ooh. Visual novel spin-off of the first... That sounds awesome. I have not seen those games before. I will have to check them out later. Okay, so guys up on top, hit with ore, mask goes down, Tadpole jumps in after it. At the same time, she's sitting here, face goes by the window.
Enter Dansum and
Yep.
Worman.
Dansum and Worman.
Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worman says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole.
Tadpole
In
follows.
her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame
yes.
Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter
That's
the
unlikely.
captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter.
The other thing to note is that we have... Yeah, Symmetry is a bit annoying. She is not the most annoying character on this ship. We will return to the most annoying character on this ship shortly. Because I think I know how to solve her fucking stupid puzzle. They're a lot more irritating than the Fellows. The Fellows were kind of fun. And the Swamp characters were very fun. I liked the Swamp. I think they leaned a little bit too much into the weird. Dirk is pretty fun. Whitman is pretty fun. I like Tadpole, but mostly because I wanted to crush my head between her thighs. And the Dream Doctor is kind of cool. I do like him a bit.
Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
I do not like Stick Boy. I just like the stick. He's funny, but he is getting on. He's going to be annoying if I have to talk to him again for an extended length of time. She's insufferable for a reason. We haven't had a great talk with Cynthia, but she's been pissing me off by hiding as much as she's been hiding.
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you are hoping for.
Oh, sorry, I was making a bit of a joke.
Aw, come on. Do it.
We haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally.
I will also say my channel name is Prickly Butt Gaming, and the PFP that I use is posed a specific way, but you can't see it because of Twitch guidelines. Because that's just us. Anyways, go inside.
There's even an arts and crafts table.
Yeah.
It's a normal table.
Currently being used for arts and crafts.
Huh.
Ah, the ship's wheel.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
I won't.
That was not convincing.
Apologies, but you're just gonna get some of those jokes sometimes.
Don't touch that, please. It's behind glass for a reason. It is a garment of great historical significance and must be preserved.
What if we just look at it from a distance?
Fine.
Yeah,
Ugh,
Don't.
I won't.
That was not convincing.
you're right. It looks like it's either been patched together or there's something glommed on top of it. And yes, she's already annoying me.
Can we look at the control panel?
If you promise not to press any of the buttons.
I will make no such promise.
It's a lever.
A sheet of glossy paper came out.
I think this is how they print out stuff they see with the radar machine.
So, is there anything on it? Did it see anything?
No, nothing.
It's a lever.
A little card came out.
It's got a bunch of numbers printed on it.
Oh, I guess it shows the daily readings for the depth, the speedometer, and the heading. I wonder why you'd need that.
Insurance purposes, maybe?
A radar? Maybe.
Either way, it's a machine that looks out into the ocean.
It's a kind of waveform.
I think this is for listening to the ocean.
What are they expecting to hear?
These look like the dials on my oven.
You don't have an oven.
I meant my microwave.
Well, now I just feel bad. Looks like something's missing here. Something with 3 small holes.
Bowling ball? Coconut?
It's an electrical switchboard.
Something's bound to happen if we mess around. If we care.
Oh! Okay, so that's the top, and this is the bottom displays. Got it. Oh, I can... Yeah, no, Sally's awesome. Okay, I've inadvertently... Oh, this one's... I'm gonna be honest, Sally is just a good character. Like, there is no reason to be ashamed for liking Sally. Right? Because Sally's just good. Okay. What are the pieces that I have to be highlighting? Well, blue's kind of just gonna be those. And it can't be up and it can't be down. So it could theoretically be these two. And then it's just good. It's gotta be this U shape. Which means that yellow has to be... Oh wait, do I just have it? I just have it.
Got it.
Yeah, that was a lot easier. And I actually really liked her as a murder suspect. She was really funny.
Nice work. Something unlocked.
The hatch opened.
And it's a ring-bound book.
Oh! Okay, so Cynthia put this in. Captain Mortuga dead. James Dusk arrives on submarine and a man named... Ooh. Cynthia Seafoam contacted the submarine by radio from a rowing boat. Madame Tadpole was found in the ocean. Zephyr invites a girl named Symmetry Silkmoth. Godric Grip rescued from hot air balloon accident. Zachariah sets up. Huh. And then this is them. Well, no. To be entirely fair about this one, I think the way that the logbook is happening is it's about crew manifest. Like, this logbook seems like it's supposed to be, I don't really have a great way of saying this, but basically, oh, no. You've missed a key piece of information.
You can't go outside right now.
Oh, shit. Okay. Arya, you have missed a piece of information. The boat, or the submarine in its entirety, there's a written thing of Seafoam on it, and it's been crossed out, and the new captain wrote his name. I think she's the murderer. I think what has happened is, because all things being the way they are, where is that caretaker handwritten letter? Oh shit. I think there's some fellow bullshit afoot. I think that James Dusk, our writer going by Whitman, is related to Fellow, which is the family from the last game. I also think that Mortuga is related as well. At the very least, he's related by business, if not familial ties. I think this is somebody who has been screwed over by them.
It's not a throne.
Oh, well, what is it?
Well, it's the captain's control chair.
There's a label taped to the back. Maybe it says what kind of chair it is.
That's not a label. It's a whole document.
Command contract, agreement between two individuals in connection over the ownership and command of Mortuga's submarine. For their own safety and privacy, these people shall be referred to as Party A and Party B. Previously, Party A has been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine and thus its rightful commander. However, recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel. This party proves that Party B is the rightful commander of this vessel and its operation. Yeah, okay. I was fucking right. There is some bullshittery afoot.
Hey, so thanks for finally letting us in.
I will.
I have to say, that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the
Oh,
Mortuga
dear God.
submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire,
Correct? Yes?
the world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's... No, I'm not the world's greatest. Just a detective.
She was probably talking about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it.
No.
I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you.
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
What? Really? Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
So, how'd you end up as the new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be. It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18! Ugh.
How does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know, it's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1. You will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2. You will return here and report your findings to me. 3. You go home.
3, you pay us. 4, we go home.
3, she pays us. 4, we go get ice cream. 5, we go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
I freaking love Sally.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not going to tell us.
Not yet, we'll get there.
I'm stealing so many jokes from this series. Like, Thorn, I don't know if you've played this game yet. There is a joke from Symmetry. I get it. Symmetry's talking is fucking annoying. Her humor is on point when she's actually joking around. Insufferable ass character. One of the best jokes I have heard, like, from any video game.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Mormon and Mr. Jansen.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Ah, interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that.
Oh,
What
God.
about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas
Ah!
and have adventures.
That's...
You know, that kind of stuff.
You've missed so many puzzles so far, but I will be uploading this to YouTube later.
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
She's fucking lying. Oh my god, she's fucking lying to us right now. Sim specifically said that they were, is she lying? I think she's lying to us. If I'm remembering what Sim said correctly.
How could you tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down, and diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up onto the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room.
Actually, no. The most obvious murderer in the series is in the Flash game, but that's its own thing. I'm actually no longer suspicious of her. I just realized that Sim might be the one that's lying to us. At the moment, it's Zachariah and Sim that are at the top of my shit list. I also will say that the fucking writer dude is high up there solely because he's fucking related to the Fellows. And also is using a writer's name rather than his actual name.
I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was, malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its socket. Yeah.
Oh.
Figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask. I went down the 2 ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway,
that's why it's all fucked up.
Mariana Moon, and the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead.
I will say, right here, right now, this is the most Ace Attorney game that doesn't immediately be like, ah yes, this is the killer. Every single person here is a whack job and could have done the murder.
Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left. And yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to your room?
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll answer them separately.
I do apologize, but I think we're gonna do this in 2 days. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a hint. I didn't realize that. Okay. So I do not have access to any of the rooms, which means now I need to start asking people about stuff. Well, there is one more piece of evidence that I can get, and I'm about to show Thorn the worst puzzle in this game.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. We should be able to get into Sim and Cynthia's bunk room now.
Let's go there first.
A few drawings. A mouse, a girl, a leaf. They're, not good.
You're right. They're great.
Aw.
A framed photo. It's been hung from the pipe, so you can see it from the bed.
Yup. Okay. I will very quickly check that piece of evidence that you would like me to. And I guess we should compare it to this. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, that's the wrong T. It's clever. They drew it more akin to a sword. Understood. Okay. I will also say, though, that forged document does not automatically mean murder. Different crime could be different.
It's a safe in the shape of a pig.
Because there have been a couple thefts that were, not murder.
These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of display.
So that's the biggest I can make that, but that's not. Huh. Oh, 4 plus 3 plus 2. 3 plus 4 plus 1. And then I just need 2.
There we go.
Nice.
I didn't realize the hat rotated.
What's inside?
Oh. Someone's touched it a few times. I don't know what that's depicting, though. Is that a person on the bottom? I don't love that.
I don't know.
Well, I guess we can start by asking Sim and Cynthia about it.
Okay. I am missing one piece of evidence, and I know where I need to go to get it. Alright. Oh, there's, hold on, there's a few items in here I want to check.
It's a magazine.
Hey, this is pretty recent.
Oh! Also, yeah, the bitch-ass puzzle. I think maybe we don't have to do it right this moment, but I also kind of want to go try it again. I much doubt that. JD Werman. Okay. James Dusk Werman. Got it. Do we need to read it? Only one isn't there for now, anyway. Vincent from the original is back. Dirk, how did you get, Chris McHale, original novel, written by Screenplay by Kristen Kale. Vincent Vanderpeer. It's annoying how interconnected everything is. Read through the movie magazine. Of course I'm gonna fucking read through it. It's my evidence.
Instant photos. The kind you have to shake.
That's a myth, actually. You shouldn't shake them. It damages them.
Well, that's my life turned upside down. Oh, cool. The board game. Want to play?
We don't know the rules.
You don't normally let that stop you. Instant photos. The kind you have to shake.
That's a myth.
Okay.
Well, that's my life.
Look at that little...
Looks like it'd be a nice place to live.
Old books. Mostly fairy tales for young children.
They've been stacked up into a little tower.
Okay, to the bitch-ass puzzle.
It's a pin board.
Okay, let's go under the assumption that this is current location. Right? That would put Cynthia here.
I did it.
Fuck me.
Good job. Nothing happened.
What were you expecting?
Normally, when we complete a puzzle, something unlocks and we get a new clue.
Yeah, we've been conditioned to expect that.
I fucking hate you.
If it's a clue you want, take a look on the back of the pin board.
What's this?
Oh, god damn it, there's 4 pages. Okay. Well, we're here. Miss Insufferable.
I first met Tadpole when she was on the road, travelling with a group of performers. She had longer hair back then, of course.
Did you see her perform?
I got to see a rehearsal, but that was it. After that, I joined their camp for the night. Tadpole and I shared some stories, you know. I told her how I'd just been on a research trip to a town on the coast called Silkworm-on-Sea. She told me how their group went around performing in local theatres and town halls and whatnot. I mentioned that Silkworm actually had a little theatre that might be a good fit.
How come you didn't stay with them longer?
Their leader was a real bad apple. I was rather keen to be shot of him. I saw Dirk wandering the halls this morning, like he was looking for something. I asked him what it was he'd lost, and he said he couldn't really describe it, but it looked a bit like a gun.
What?
So, something that looks like a gun, but isn't actually a gun.
I can't imagine what he was talking about.
Fucking weird. Alright.
I didn't expect to find a fellow herbologist on board. Dr. Zephyr
Oh, he is an
really
herbologist.
knows his rose hip from his rosemary. He's a chemist, too. Impressive, don't you think?
I don't know. I get the sense his work is more alchemy than chemistry.
He does seem rather secretive about it. I tried asking him about his experiments, but he seemed awfully reluctant to divulge any details.
Sounds familiar?
Okay, JD.
I know he once worked as a newspaper journalist. Oh, that's before he changed his name, of course.
Have you read his book, Hex of the Helmsman?
I leafed through it. I must say he's got some good research skills. I'd love to know what his sources were.
What do you mean?
The book is very clearly a loose retelling of the real-life story of one Magnus Mortuga. Broad shoulders, long arms, good for reaching across a wheel. He had a hard face, but soft eyes. I'd wager he was once a very handsome man.
Do you know anything about his life before the submarine? Like, if he had a family?
I'd never heard mention of his parentage, no.
But he lived in Silkworm. Do you know where exactly?
The only record I found lists him as living at the Stonetop Inn and working on board the Stonetop family sailing ship.
As the captain?
As a deckhand, and eventually as the helmsman.
So how'd he end up as the captain of a submarine?
All I could dig up was a rumor that he bought the submarine from the shipyard. He bought it, or maybe he commissioned to have it built. Accounts vary on that.
Either way, how could Mortuga afford to buy a submarine?
My guess is that he didn't pay with money, but made some other kind of trade.
So, Mariana, what do you make of him? Godric, I mean.
I will say, for someone with such a novel outfit, he's ever so quiet.
Quiet?
You disagree?
I thought his whole thing was to be deliberately obnoxious.
He wasn't like that with you?
Not at all. Whilst showing me around the submarine, he was mostly subdued. Didn't say an awful lot.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Maybe you make him nervous. Cynthia Seafoam, the daughter of Harbour Master Sylvia Seafoam, and the step-daughter of Donovan Drummond, the shipyard owner.
That's a pretty solid nautical heritage.
Wait. Is her name the same as her mom's?
By all accounts, Sylvia Seafoam was an ambitious and outgoing sailor, but I believe they raised Cynthia to be a mechanic.
Oh no, it's very similar.
Still, sounds like Cynthia actually does have the expertise to be captain.
Who said she doesn't?
So, Mariana, where are you from?
No fixed address. That's the way it's been for some time.
Oh, I see.
But you came to Silkworm looking for the Mortuga submarine. How come?
I go wherever I please, which usually amounts to wherever has the most interesting rumors.
I don't want to be rude, but do you ever have to do work to get money?
From time to time. I've taken up work as a tour guide, a historian, a performing storyteller.
But how did you wind up getting onto the submarine? Isn't it a secret?
Well, if it's such a secret, how did you do it?
I got a phone call from Cynthia Seafoam, and she told us to come to Silkworm.
And then the submarine came up to the harbor so we could get on.
Well, there we are. Perhaps that's how I did it, too. Symmetry was the only person I didn't see on my tour of the submarine. I realized later that she'd been with Mortuga at the time.
In the Illusion Theater?
You know what's funny? Nobody else calls it that. They all just call it the storeroom. I'm led to believe Illusion Theater is a name Miss Silkmoth came up with herself. Rather like how she came up with the name Symmetry Silkmoth.
That's not her real name?
It's not her birth name, no.
When did you take this photo?
Says it right there. On the night of a full moon.
How come that guy has glowing red eyes?
Perhaps it's because of his demonic essence.
Or you used a flash?
Perhaps it's because I used a flash.
Who's the woman in the bar?
Well, that's no woman. That's a mermaid slumbering in an ethereal bubble.
That's fucking, who is it? That's Tadpole.
Where'd you get that? A dentist's waiting room?
There's a poster on the back cover. It's for Dirk's movie.
Oh, yes. Look at that. They've given her the wrong type of necklace. The sword looks about right, though.
What's that?
Just thinking out loud. Well, that has to be a face. But it's not... It doesn't look like...
Oh, it is
anyone.
face.
When was this taken?
Pretty recently, I think.
I see. So she's probably still out there. Listen, don't worry about it. Seriously. Oh, good. I was worried this wasn't going to come up.
What? Cynthia and her family?
The submarine in the background?
Yes and yes. But also no. The best part of this photo is the thing on the left-hand side. It's in a glass tank. Do you see it?
Oh,
Really?
shit.
The
Yeah.
little snake?
It's the silver snake, also known as the silkworm serpent. Oh, you've heard of it?
We might have. But what's it doing in the photo?
So, that submarine in the background. The silver snake is the reason that was built. Sylvia Seafoam, pictured there in the fancy jacket, she was quite fond of her serpent friend, you see, but the powers that be were demanding she hand it over to be studied. So Sylvia made a plan to go and live in a submarine and take the silver snake with her.
That's, quite ambitious.
Wait, so the sea serpent would also be living in the submarine?
Well, I don't have all the details. It's something I'm still researching. You know, one of the reasons I found it hard to research Mortuga was that there really wasn't much of a paper trail.
Well, seems like he changed his ways.
Yes, it's rather odd, isn't it? I wonder what compelled him to draw up a contract like this. I can't help but feel like the idea must have come from someone else.
That's a good way of inching towards the
I'd heard
space.
Mortuga wasn't one for writing things down, so I'd given up hope of finding a diary, but this might be the next best thing.
He made a record of every time a new person joined the submarine.
Except for when you joined, Mariana.
Well, I suppose he'd never had the chance.
That's also a good point. He died the same day.
Emblazoned with the Seafoam S, I see. It's quite an elaborate... Oh, how strange. It's never been worn.
Never?
Once or twice, at the very most. Let's see. The thicker wood is mahogany. Very old mahogany. The thinner wood... Oh, I don't know. Some kind of cheap timber, perhaps.
Somebody skimped on the repairs, huh?
I'd love to know where Cynthia got the diagram of the wooden ship.
I thought it was supposed to be a submarine.
Oh, no, the yellowish parts. They're from an old drawing of a sailing ship. Looks like it might be from the original, too. I just wonder where she got it.
Oh, was this built around a ship? Around a ship.
I can't speak to what that is squirming around in the bottle there, but the liquid is salt water with a mix of herbs. I suppose Zephyr must have a pestle and mortar. I might ask to borrow it.
Which herbs?
Valerian, skullcap, and chamomile. If I'm not mistaken, this little part at the front is actually a microphone.
Mariana, I was wondering if you could tell us who's worn this.
How's she supposed to do that?
You know, by the smell.
Oh, gross.
Very well. Let's see. I'm getting wind-battered mahogany, ice-cold sea spray, and mostly melted candle wax.
Great, thanks.
Now, where did you find this?
Zephyr had it.
Did he now? Lillian's locket, silver snake, golden palm, mermaid... The mermaid's tongue.
You've heard of it?
Oh, Mermaid's tongue.
Only the name, and only when people were telling me it doesn't exist.
Maybe it doesn't.
But there's a photo.
It's a photo of a drawing.
What's it supposed to do, anyway? The description in the book here is pretty vague.
They say it allows humans to commune directly with God while they're still alive.
What? God?
In here it says, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil.
She who lies beyond the veil, God, other dimensions, aliens, the afterlife. You know, it varies. But the sentiment is the same. Though it's a wretched thing, really. An echo of man's desperate, futile desire to wring answers from a silent universe.
I can see why people would say it doesn't exist.
but Zephyr's trying to get hold of it.
Well, he may be. It depends.
On what?
The strength of his will.
Alright, let's continue.
These diagrams, they're detailing the time and place to find the Mortuga submarine. Of course, it would be possible just to write it out in words, but this has been done with astronomy and lunar phases.
Why?
My guess is that it's intended to incite curiosity in the recipient. It's more effective than if they'd just written, "Come to this place at this time." It feels less like a trap this way. Mr. Worman's typewriter. It's got a good example of the fellow emblem there on the back. See?
There we go.
A ZX5. Nice piece of kit. Polycarbonate shell, tactile interface, unusually good battery life. I mean, it's a cell phone. Whose is it?
Dirk Danson.
I suppose that makes the most sense. After all, Mortuga really didn't seem like the cell phone type. I'm sorry, Belisha Bone Top.
Yeah, that's what she's called in the book, too. Marcus Mordoom's captain/love interest.
Flying a little close to the sun with that name, aren't they? I see you've been enjoying my map.
It's barely a map. It's closer to a list.
What about the family tree on the back?
Most of my research into silkworm has been focused on these two family lines, the Fellows and the Stone Tops.
Seems like you haven't worked out how Mortuga fits into it. His name is just floating out there by itself.
I'm not sure if he does fit into it, to be honest.
Mariana, you've got a question mark there. Someone you don't know the name of.
Ah, yes. Quite the mystery, you see. I'd heard about...
We know her name. It's Freya. You're welcome.
As much as I love an old map, I wouldn't know where to start with his. I prefer maps that show some sort of land. Or, you know, some sort of anything.
That's a good point.
I never needed a compass. I prefer old-fashioned methods of navigation.
I'm pretty sure compass is the old-fashioned method.
Not as old as the sun and stars, and unlike this compass, they never break and need repairing.
I'm not sure it is broken, actually.
Oh, that's quite some book. Did you take it from a werewolf, perhaps? Ah, that explains it.
No, it doesn't. Sniffing it and saying that explains it does not, in fact, explain it.
We love you, Sally.
That algae is still young.
Meaning?
Meaning the bottle's been in the ocean, but not for all that long. This marks a pivotal moment in silkworm's history, the day the silver snake was discovered. It also shows the two women who found it, Felicia Stonetop, that's her on the left, and Sylvia Seafoam on the right.
Hang on, we saw a statue about this in the town square, but on the statue, the serpent was shown being wrestled by a male fisherman.
Yes, well, that's history for you. It carries something of the cadaver about it. Might be the smell, rust and stagnant seawater. Perhaps it came from the ocean. Have you asked Madame Tadpole about it? There's only one thing more mysterious than a locked box, and that's an unlocked box that's been emptied of its contents.
Did you ever come across the cauldron in your research?
No, it really does seem to be something Mortuga's been keeping to himself.
What do you make of those scratch marks?
I'm not sure. They don't really look like anything made by an animal.
That's a relief. Wait, is it?
It's a piece of an old sail, roughly cut into a square.
Mariana, you visited Silkworm before, didn't you? Was Sim's magic show in the theater back then?
No, when I passed through, the theatre wasn't showing anything. This very poster was up on the walls, but they'd covered it with a banner that said cancelled.
So that must have been
Huh.
after Sim left. But before the theater had booked a new act.
Interesting.
Do you recognize this, Mariana?
Should I?
Well, we just figured since there's a moon drawn on the label.
So because my name is Moon, all moon-related things must belong to me?
Even if it's not yours, do you have any idea what it is?
It's a herbal compound of some kind. Valerian, skullcap, chamomile, and seawater.
Oh!
So, not poison.
Maybe it's medicine. Would those herbs do anything in particular?
I suppose it could be a sleep aid, like a mild sedative.
Interesting.
So that's what the curse jar is doing. It's keeping whatever's in
Mariana,
it
can you tell
sedated.
us what these tablets are?
It's rather more difficult when it's something synthetic like this. Some kind of vitamin supplement, I believe.
All three of them?
Yes, the 3 tablets seem largely to be the same thing.
Interesting.
Now we're getting to it. The reason all of us are here, really.
How so?
The Silver Snake, the Mortuga submarine. Did you ever stop and wonder, why here? Why this particular part of the coast? It all stems from a single truth. There's something hiding in the water. Something big. Now, it wasn't my intent to cause you any lasting unease. Look, we 3, we're merely tourists here, passers-by. Take my advice. Keep your distance from all this, so you can still walk away at the end. I believe Mortuga used its light to alert others to the location of the submarine, on the rare occasions when he wished to do such a thing, of course.
That's how it happened with us. Although I guess it was Cynthia, not Mortuga.
You know, for some time now, I've heard stories of sailors seeing a green light in the ocean at night.
Well, I guess you have your explanation.
The problem is, several of the stories predate the Mortuga submarine.
I think this will be where I end off.
I see Cynthia's proudly wielding the Seafoam S in her signature there.
Why shouldn't she?
Of course, she's well within her rights to do so, but I do think perhaps it, sends a certain message.
What message would that be?
I claim this submarine in the name of the Seafoam family. Something like that, don't you think? Pass it here, I'll show you something amusing. See this photograph on the inside cover?
It's a picture of Worman, isn't it?
If it is, it's a very flattering one.
It's not Worman at all. It's his rather more handsome father, Mayor Damien Dusk.
Get out. Really?
No word of a lie.
Alright.
It's a pizza oven.
No, it's a furnace.
For heating the submarine.
Right. But you could put a pizza in there.
Hold on. There we go. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. I do apologize, but these do seem like a 2-day kind of affair. This weekend will be Ace Attorney, but we will be returning on Monday to this one, and possibly Galley House, depending on how much longer there is in either game. For the moment, though, I have been Bear, well, Mask, speaking for Bear, and it has been wonderful having you here. We're gonna raid out. I don't even know if anyone's still here. eh. Seeing as you're not, it'll be fine. Have a lovely day.